Against the backdrop of a cold, rainy day, a sea of small tents crowded together on the ground next to the city's cold weather shelter. A difficult day for anyone to have to brave the elements outside. Bridget Whitaker Williams, an advocate for the homeless, acknowledges that the tent city has grown in the last few months, something that hits her in the heart because she too was once homeless. Whitaker Williams and others are trying to protect those who live here from being put off of the property by the city. It's owned by VCU. She was in a packed meeting this week with other homeless advocates pressing for immediate permanent shelter.
Let's all come together and fix this problem. This has been a problem that's been swept under the rug for years. I personally know that. Let's get it done.
6th District Council Representative Ellen Robertson says they won't force the men and women out of their tents. Instead, the city will set up social services workers and other providers a few times a week inside of the Conrad Center next to the tents.
And we want each person who is living in the tents and those that are attending the homeless shelter for the cold weather shelter to actually sign up and meet with the service providers. And the idea is to ultimately move them to more permanent shelter opportunities and housing that is more stable than sleeping on the ground in a tent.
Robertson says after that meeting,
I feel very encouraged by this. I don't know that we're not going to end homelessness within, the next few days or months or year. But I really feel that there's going to be a much more concerted effort to really coordinate the resources that are available.
But while I was here last night, 5 more came in. So as fast as we rotate them out, more are coming in. We need help.
Whitaker Williams says at last check there were about 120 people living inside of the tents here at this tent encampment, and she says she wants the community to know that they're no threat to the community. They're just trying to move them to a more stable housing situation. Robertson tells us that after that meeting yesterday, she was told that 3 people were successfully moved to more permanent housing, and she says they will continue to work with them to get all of these folks taken care of. Working for you in Richmond.